Welcome guys to another video on Thunderstruck Gaming. My name is Pauk, and damn, it feels so great to say that. I have not been on TSG for who knows how long, maybe over 5 months plus, and I am back with a bang with some Black Ops 3 beta gameplay. We're less than 2 weeks away from the Black Ops 3 full release, and I know all of you guys are hyped. I'm truly hyped. Thunder is hyped. We are just waiting for this amazing game to come out, and I know that's going to be a really great game. From all the reveals, all the information on this game, I feel like it's going to be probably one of the best CODs, arguably, on this franchise. But we're going to be talking about a little bit involving Black Ops 3 in today's commentary, a little bit more on the last gen side of Call of Duty Black Ops 3, because there's been a lot of information on Black Ops 3 for the last gen, which isn't too exciting whatsoever, and it's really a big downside for those who are still on the last gen. So we're going to get started with the commentary. Hope you enjoy. You could pretty much say that Call of Duty Black Ops 3 on the last gen systems is going to be completely useless, not worth your $60 whatsoever. Great tactics by Activision themselves, pulling out all the money from our pockets as soon as possible before this game does hit. But why do I say that? It is because there's a lot of information regarding last gen Call of Duty Black Ops 3, which many key components of Call of Duty Black Ops 3 will not be included for the last gen, mainly because number one, Call of Duty Black Ops 3 is not going to fit well with the 360 or the PlayStation 3 because it's going to be obviously ported. It is going to be handled by a different company, a different developer that'll be working on the game, but there's just so much content that they said that Black Ops 3 does have that they can't fit everything into the last gen system. So there's many specific components of Call of Duty Black Ops 3 that will not be included. Some key components being that there will not be a campaign on the last gen systems for Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Like, obviously every single Call of Duty to date had a campaign on it. Even from last gen systems, Call of Duty had campaigns for like games like Black Ops 2, Black Ops 1, etc, etc. But to not have a campaign for this Call of Duty specifically on the last gen is really huge downside, because obviously every Call of Duty had a campaign. To not have one half of the game already not built in for the last gen systems is completely just demolishing for that game on that system. But wait, there's more. Not only that, you cannot even have the campaign. Season Pass will not be included for Call of Duty Black Ops 3 for the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. So basically, you're not able to get the DLCs for that specific system. Does that mean that there will not be any DLCs in general? Possibly. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I know that there's no Season Pass included. So just do not expect to see that much new content in Call of Duty Black Ops 3 for that 360 or the PlayStation 3. Like I said, not really worth your money whatsoever. See, we're not even done yet. May as well just go to the biggest downside for last gen users if you're purchasing Black Ops 3 for the 360 or PlayStation 3. This has the biggest impact of them all. That Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 Black Ops 3 is going to be running on 30 frames per second. Why is that a big deal, you may ask? It's because all the past Call of Duties from COD 4 all the way to Black Ops 2, even Ghost, was running on 60 frames per second on the last gen system. So to have it run on half that frame rate on the last gen systems is really just completely demolishing the game itself. It's going to be a major difference between the current gen and the last gen of Black Ops 3. But if you're willing to play on the last gen still, you may as well be stuck with what they give you. So why is Call of Duty Black Ops 3 going to be so poorly made for the current gen? Why is it losing so much content in it itself compared to the current gen consoles? Some of it is pretty self-explanatory, but there is still some more hidden beneath the cracks of this idea and this business approach for last gen systems. Obviously, number one, Treyarch were clearly developing this game for the current gen systems of the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. So with these new mechanics, with this new system, they could be able to put a lot more content, a lot more better stuff onto Call of Duty Black Ops 3. But with all this new stuff and all this new great content, not all of it could fit specifically for the last gen of Call of Duty Black Ops 3. So thus, many things had to be taken out, like the campaign and a whole lot more in the multiplayer scheme of Black Ops 3 for the 360 and PlayStation 3, which which really does suck, but you really can't do much about it. The last gen consoles is old news. It is honestly time to move on to the next gen, to the Xbox One or PlayStation 4, or whatever you want to play on. You know, obviously all the great memories of the 360 or PlayStation 3 Call of Duties like Black Ops 2 or back even to Black Ops 1, you can still play those games. Obviously it is not as good as it used to be back in its golden days, but obviously if you do want to play those old CODs, you go back to the old consoles. So we're back to a new console and a new game, so that comes better graphics, better content, and a better Call of Duty experience. But not only it's because that it is ported and they can't fit all the content in for the last gen, clearly it is a business approach. It is a wake-up call for the remaining people of the last gen community that haven't even gotten a current console yet, that they should get one now, because it is time for change and it's time for the next generation. So if you want to get the best out of the new Call of Duties coming out, you're gonna have to buy a current gen console. There is a PlayStation 4 1TB bundle going with Call of Duty Black Ops 3, since PlayStation does have exclusivity. So if you want to do that, you could definitely do that as well, and you know, it's better off for you. It is time to move on, and Black Ops 3 I think is going to be 100% a really good game. So if you want to get the most out of it, it's best to buy a current gen console. So to summarize, clearly my advice for you guys is, if you haven't been saving up already, try to buy a current gen console. Try to go into Black Ops 3 for the Xbox One or PlayStation 4 to ensure that you'll have a lot of great times and a lot of great memories on Call of Duty to continue the franchise once again. You're not really going to do it with the last gen systems, unfortunately. It's not going to be as good as it is with the current gen. And that's going to be a wrap for me today. So thank you guys so much for watching my video on TSG. Clearly means a whole lot, and I almost forgot to say thank you to Thunder for the opportunity to be back on TSG again after a long absence. Means a whole lot to be able to interact with the community here on TSG. With less than 2 weeks away till Black Ops 3 does release, it's always a great time to post a video on here to express my opinions. So if you guys did enjoy this video though and thought it was very informative, definitely hit that like button below, and also support everyone who does get posted on TSG, because everyone wants to grow their channel and to express themselves on YouTube talking about Call of Duty. So what better way to be on TSG? So if you did enjoy my content, my channel is going to be in the description below. Of course, I'm going to be posting a lot of great Call of Duty Black Ops 3 content when the game drops, so expect to see a whole lot on my channel. Thank you guys so much. That's going to be my time for today. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.